Welcome. Turn my Monarch bass down. What a mashup we have going on today. Holy crap. In the last few moments of yesterday's stream, I pulled a song style mashup out of the bowl. The songs, the requests that I got were the following. Is it? I'm asking him a screen name here. So, Aline LP fan or Aline? Who is this? I'm gonna forget. Oh, Dr. Demos, what's up? Welcome. We're just getting started. Mini raid, five raiders. Welcome to all 5 of you. So here's what we've got. Is it Aline? Your name? So we got one request for a theme for Severus Snape. So we're gonna try and make a song today that is in the theme of Severus from Harry Potter. Trinity 104 requested goth rock, and I mashed that up with Snape. I matched that up, I should say. So we're doing this theme. Potter. Satman requested Game of Thrones. Jade LP wants Mongolian metal, which is going to be amazing. The Who, Mongolian metal. I wonder if is there anybody else who does Mongolian metal? Is that the only band that does Mongolian metal? And then Daniel LPSOAD 09 wants it in any time signature except for 4/4. Is that a meter or a time signature? Depends on what we do, I guess. Could be 4/7. So we're gonna mash all those things up to the best of my abilities today. We're starting with this industrial goth bass line. I'm gonna change this up. I'm gonna make something different than what I've been playing you just now. We are back in GarageBand, trying to do this for all of you guys who are using GarageBand yourselves. I usually do my jams in Ableton, so I'm still learning this GarageBand thing. Found out a couple new things. First of all, one new thing is I got a new keyboard. So this is the newer version of the keyboard I had. Oh, and I'm already getting oily fingerprints all over it. But one thing that I like is I plugged it in and it immediately connected to GarageBand. Also immediately maps certain buttons to Ableton. So maps certain buttons to GarageBand. I can hit stop, I can hit play, and it plays. I can hit loop and it automatically loops. This saves me the trouble of dealing with going to the mouse and turning this stuff on and off. Really, that's really dope. Turn the metronome on and off. Nice. All those little simple things, small things that make a difference. I also, because I started using that, I also decided to start trying out getting a little more into the Complete Control plugin. So what that thing does, here's Complete Control. Actually, let me open up a new instance of Complete Control. So software instrument, create. If I go down here to plugins on the bottom left, you see ePiano. I can go to Complete Control, and it will load my plugins in GarageBand, and it opens up a blank browser. And both either here on the screen or down here on the actual keyboard, I can then just click browser, and I can cycle through stuff that's in here. But one thing that's nice that maybe I'll try and use a little bit in life is that you can pretty easily listen to an example of some of the things. So if right now I've selected Analog Dreams, you can kind of see it here on the screen as I did that. It pulled up Analog Dreams up here on the left, and then I can start going down and go, oh, what sound do I want? Maybe that's cool. So this is nice to just get a sense of what sound I'm looking for and what's in here. Ooh, haunted house. Let's load that. So I press load, and then it pulls up the synth that I was using and the sound that I chose. Okay, pretty nice. Gonna close this for the moment. I'm gonna get rid of our thing that I made there. Dreams. What is this called? What was this patch? Haunted house. Haunted house. I also pulled up, what's this? The Guzheng. You say Guzheng or Guzheng? Ooh. Okay. Try that. Some taiko drums, Japanese drums. Let's see what we got here. Thought this checked the boxes of it kind of feels a little, even though it's Japanese, they use this in scoring. Taiko drums a bit in scoring. And I thought it was a little Game of Thronesy. A little bit. And then some drums. Some of these guys, some of these guys. Yeah. I removed my strings, didn't I? Let's pull up another instance of complete control and get strings that way. Let's find my my string library. So which one was it that was really good? Action strings? I think Action Strings was the one. There was another one called something Pro. Session Strings Pro. Oh, the Game of Thrones thing is very low. It's like cellos and basses, I think. It's like there's not what I noticed in the first. I was just listening to the first minute or two is like cellos. I think that was my guess. With 5 minutes of investigation, but I load that, brings up the little. Oh, I don't want this one. This isn't the one. I liked the other one. Here, let's go up here and do it this way. Emotive strings. It wasn't emotive strings. These are in different order in here. That's so weird. I think it was like symphonic strings. This is Session Strings Pro. All right. It's not emotive strings. I'm going to try Action Strings. Boom. Yeah, there it is. So in here, if I search, there's a high ensemble and low ensemble, so we want low. And then we can go to a different pattern. How's this crackly voice today? I think this one. No, that's not the one I want. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we're going to try and mash up that with like, I like that. Okay. So this is our cello. This might be a little corny when you start mixing the, I know, I start mixing the the orchestral with the metal, and that starts getting pretty corny for me. But you guys seem to love it. Let me get some water. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water. Dude, should we go to a commercial right now as I get some water? 30 seconds. It's so pro streamer to take a 30-second ad break while I get water. LOL. And we're back. Welcome back. Oh my God. Slow mode is probably still on because you guys talk too much. because the chat was going crazy. Okay, so let me think about this. We got to find a nice, I think droning. So let's look at the Game of Thrones. I pulled it up here a little bit ago. I know it's triplet. I don't want to do triplet. So that's just C, G, B flat, F. Okay, that's what happens if we do that. That's one of my favorite chord progressions too. We were talking about chord progressions yesterday. I think I first used that on with you, but I mean it's in a million songs. It's not as it's dark. It's a darker one. Let me think about how that. Maybe that'll be our chorus. Okay. Okay. That's in C minor. Maybe okay. Let me do one where I play it instead of instead of doing the arpeggiator. So let's see. Synthesizer. I think this first one was good. No, it's not exactly what I'm looking for. Well, okay, let me just play in this one just to kind of get a. It's throwing me off a little bit with the click being. Yeah, it's doing a. Can I make it not? Okay, there we go. Let's try 7. Let's try 7 because that's one of our requests today. I liked the 5. I'm just trying to put a. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, I can also hit quantize in here, I believe. Can't I? I can. Okay. These guys are all. It doesn't quantize the ends of notes. Does anybody know how to, if there's a quick key or an option, quantize the ends of notes? Or do you have to like literally draw them in? No. And then let's look at our velocity, and I'm going to take these guys and make all of them, no, I'm going to take all of these, hi, there we are. I'm going to take all of them and make them max velocity, and then I'm going to take, now they're all even. so those are all even. And then I'm going to take 1 and bring it down. Okay, ready? Actually, maybe an octave low would be good. You see where I'm going with this? Actually, I could just do this and probably just copy paste it down. Can I? No, I can't. Now they're all the right velocity, and that's the notes I want, but okay. So we made our own little arpeggio here. Let's look at the actual. I wonder if I could just take this and put it up here. Oh, I've got arpeggio on this track. So, okay. Why is it only on arpeggio? That's weird. Can I turn that off? Ah. Oh, it's double arpeggiating. That's strange. Okay. Let's turn our metronome off. So I liked this sound because I liked how it sounded like this, but I also liked for the industrial 9-inch nails kind of vibe, and maybe we'll automate some of those bits later. I also think that it could use a little bit of distortion. Let's see if we've got one that's good. Not sure about that. It's nice, it's super loud. Don't be fooled by the volume jumps. Sometimes people like put on a new sound and they're like, oh, it sounds dope, but it's just louder. It's not actually better. That's cool. Before. After. Kind of smooths it out a little bit, which is nice. Okay, we'll roll with that. Okay. Let's look at our drums. that sound. Let's put I'm gonna put something after this guy. What's this overdrive sound like? Oh, okay. Where's our different amps? Oh, yikes. I don't like that. That cabinet's gotta go. Oh, the whole thing is a mess. Alright, let's just go over here. Good lord. This shit is so brittle. That's better. I'm gonna go with that for the moment here. Choosing a different delay. I'm gonna go to the Valhalla. Oh no! I don't have the license. Do I have the license? Hold on, let me see if I've got the license. Not on hand. Should we just do this? I can get it, it'll take a second. Alright, I gotta make myself an actual note to do this later. Because if I don't, we won't be able to use all my favorite reverbs. Actually, writing it down will be it'll be slower. It'll be slower to write it down and do it later. Hold on a second, we'll stop this. Will it let me stop? Oh my god, it won't let me stop. Cancel. Okay, fine. Thank you. While I do this, I'm gonna just do this real quick, and we can chat. I redeemed we turned on the redemptions for the art redemptions yesterday while I was drawing, and oh my god, so many art redemptions came in. It was a stupid amount of art redemptions. You'll see, I'll get to them for sure, but it was an embarrassment of riches. Pretty absurd. Excuse me for a moment while let's see here, while I enter passwords and things. Yeah, so it was like I don't know how many. I could have maybe I got like 30 30 new art redemptions or something. I mean, it was not it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Let me see my licenses here. Oh, do I need to do license keys for all this shit? Oh boy, maybe this isn't the vibe. I'm sorry, you guys. We'll see. I'm going to see if this is actually the way to do this right now. And that sucks because we've got a lot of, yeah, it does want me to do license keys. Okay, well, let's do it. Really? I don't have these on my computer somewhere? Nope, I don't. Okay, fine. The drawings from yesterday were good though. I liked those. Those are good drawings, good suggestions. And I'm sorry that I'm like having to refund all of the portraits and caricatures, or many of the portraits and caricatures. But you know, keeps it more fun for me. I feel like when it's more fun, when it's fun for me, then it's like the vibe of the whole stream stays fun. Don't you think? Oh my God. How am I gonna do this here? Desktop. Oh my God, you guys. Okay, we're almost there. We're expanding zipped files. Okay, which one was I just trying to do? Room? Valhalla room? Let's find out. Yay, it's authorized and ready to use. Okay, so we've got Valhalla room. Oh, that's why I changed my... Okay. So that means, does that mean that for each of these I'm going to have to do that move? Valhalla delay, let's find out. Yep, sure am. All right, I'll just do these two for now. Look, we've got a plugin. That wasn't terrible. What if I put this guy in the front? Oh no, it like changed the settings. You sucker. And now let's go to this track. We're back to making a song again. And I can just press quantize on my keyboard and it just does it. That's nice. And I could just use the quick key as well, but. Section. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. I wanted to be on this one. Yeah. Put that thing here. Oh, but we lost our other half of it. Why is that? Why is that? I wanted to record into this guy. That's weird. It doesn't want to do it. Maybe if I had to do it over here. Oh, that's a different snare pattern. I like what I did this time. You know, we're in our not 4/4. I mean, it sounds pretty good. It's really just like 2 drum tracks and a bass track. The hi-hat's really loud. Let me fix that. So in this one, it acts like an old 808 machine where you've got a mixer per instrument. Oh God, it recorded that? No, I don't want that. Don't automate my hi-hat thing. Thank you. What's this? Oh, okay. 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 Okay, we can do that. So these are automated to these plugins over here, apparently. Or I should say, not automated, but they're linked. Cool. Okay. So from the the top, if I turn the loop off, I press stop twice and I press play, it just goes from the top. It's kind of nice. I think maybe we either need just one of those at the top of that or two. Let's take all of this stuff and move it back. Let's take our time. So to grab both of these, hit the loop button there and go like that. This is going to be our, oops, I got a view. What was it again? How did I find my, there we go, show arrangement. So this is the intro. Yeah, nice, well done. This is the verse. Boom. And then I think what I want to do is like a breakdown, a very short breakdown bit. Let's call this the break. And we'll make it maybe this long. I'll put one of these in it for now. And draw that in. Maybe this section, can I change? Oh, okay, well, let's try this. So I want to change my tempo. No, I want to change my, up here tempo. Okay. Is there a meter track? Is there a yeah, that's not what I want. Well, we're stuck to 5/4, are we? Can I change it to 4/4 here? How do I do that? I don't want to do, I want this to go 4/4 here. Do you know what I'm saying, you guys? Do you know? Do you understand? If I take this and I just change it to 4/4, is it going to change everybody? It's not. Wait, maybe it did. Did it change everything to 4/4? Loop off. Let's find out. Nope. Oh, I can see the way they're, okay. So that was cool. I want to go 4/4 here because I feel like it'll just sound better. Yeah, okay. Let's zoom in here a little bit. Just two of those, and then we go to chorus. Okay. Should I take these guys out? Oops. All right. This tempo track can go away here. Cluttering up my vibe. from the top. Take this distortion off. It's better without it. It didn't get as right. Yeah. What was our Game of Thrones chord progression? That's what we need now. It's what? I have like an easy duplicate, do they? Let's find out. Edit. No. They don't have an easy duplicate. Control D usually does it, but they have copy paste. Copy, paste. Okay, and then it pushes the end of the phrase out, which is not ideal. Okay. Join regions J. Okay. I did that because I don't want that going on. So we're yeah. Oh, that's right. Don't like the zooming stuff on the Apple on GarageBand. I don't like it because they've done it so that you can manipulate it with their little like touch mouse and that shit. And it's not super ideal. There we go. I'm trying to find the fucking part. And then Let's just make all this here. Okay. That's good. We'll go up. That's already too low. I mean, I guess I could go. It's too low. All right, Snape's at the Goth club now. Snape is dancing. So we're back on our 5/4 here. Oh yeah, the single sound experiment. I forgot about that. Mortal Kombat. Totally. Legion says it sounds like Stranger Things. That's because you don't know the stuff that influenced Stranger Things to be Stranger Things. I have a 4/4 addiction. 4/4, the reason you go 4/4 in a chorus is because it's memorable and danceable. If you don't want memorable and danceable, if you want to just stay abstract and obscure and weird, we can do that. Why don't we not do 4/4 just to make it, just so you guys feel good about yourselves? We'll do threes. Do threes. No 4/4s in the whole song. I hear you. Fine. We'll do that. This way, you have been heard. You have been heard. Okay, so. Okay, so there's our threes, okay? And then it ends early. It ends. Uh-oh, fuck. Okay, just that one. Aye, aye, aye. And that means this guy has to go to here. This guy has to go to here. We're going to have to change the break as well. So let's figure that out. So where's the zoom button? Is this zoom? Is this zoom? No, let's move around. There's no zoom. Oh, come on. you hearing the 3? Do you know what we're doing? Are you completely lost? Nope. Okay, now I gotta move this stuff out to where? To here. 1, 2, 3. All right. There's that, there's that, there's that. From the verse. Oh, mother. Did you guys see that and know that that was going to be a mistake? Damn it. That was wrong. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Ah, I see what I was doing wrong. My math was wrong. Why don't we do this? Let me take this shit out and make one of these the vibe. Huh. Finally, the math finally worked out. All right. So the math finally worked out. Let's go to some of our other instruments now. to the verse. Our cello is not on the 3/4 situation. We gotta fix that. So this is where we introduce it. And 6/8. We are we're rocking the fuck out right now. Let me just get, maybe bring back our, check this out. I forgot about this. Check this out. So there's an arpeggiator here. Let me see if I make sure that because if I do that, it's going to do it to the whole thing. Okay, so I'm going to duplicate this track. There we go. Nice. and then turn the arpeggiator on. Check these out. Hold on. It starts with the a basic one. I want it to be the basic first. Fuck. Okay. Okay. So this is like, it's got different settings of how to play it. Like these. Okay, hang on. But let's check this out. What? Yeah, right? That's a lot of notes. It's got some other ones too. Like do these and then bounce them and bring them back in because they're playing on quarter. They're playing on 4/4. So let me just see. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's a little Who, that's a little Game of Thrones. Maybe not exactly, but it's getting the vibe. And then... I think I got it. I want to do this again. And then... Those are great. Now all I have to do is, first of all, quantize them. Second of all, make sure that, can I bounce? Do I have to bounce them out or can I just record them onto an audio track? Can I do like an audio thing and then have it be stereo and have it come from another track? Doesn't appear so. So here's how we do it then. We take this guy and we just bounce that. So we share, let's see, I don't want to share the song. I want to share this audio. Come on, geniuses. Tell me how to do this. You guys are the experts. Where are my GarageBand experts? Where am I? He talks so quietly. Where are my GarageBand experts now? Can I just... I don't want to drag the notes backwards because it won't play properly. I want to put it into an audio file. Yeah. So I just want to bounce this spot. Song to music? No. Export song to disk? Let's find out. Do I have to bounce the whole thing? Oh, cycle area or length of selected regions if cycle is off. Great. All right. So, how do you spell it? G-U-Z-H-E-N-G? Bounce. All right. So we're going to bounce that into a WAV file on my desktop. And let's see if we can then bring that in. Let's see here. You're like, but Mike, you're not showing your screen. I know, because whenever I'm doing something like this that involves like a whole bunch of stuff around my computer, I don't want to like go showing stuff from my screen. So give me a moment. I'm going to make an audio track. Oh, weird. Let's find out if it did it. So all I did was I bounced it to, these are all the Valhalla keys, by the way, for the plugins, all this junk on the side. All I did was I bounced it to the desktop, and then I made an audio track and I dragged it in. So that's great that that worked. So now I can delete this guy. And then I can take this thing that I made, and if I zoom in, so this is going to be the beginning of it right there. Okay. And then I want to cut it right here. And I want to cut it right here, I think. Boom. And then I want to cut it right here. So that I can put these on their proper spots in the song. So now we go over here. Question is, do they happen on the downbeat or before the downbeat? Here it is on the downbeat. Okay, so you see how that was like, those were moving, or it was ready to go to, well, anyway, here we go. Here's the on the downbeat thing where they kind of, they happen after the beat. The chord happens after. Let's find out. Oh, no, I was wrong. This is the problem. Here it is. Ah. So let's do this much. Yeah, wow. Okay, so let's try it before the beat. That's insane. Okay, now you're seeing why. Now you're seeing why it can't. You can't just do just have it play on the other track, because it's not. It's the thing is like written to be 4/4. And by the way, 4/4 would have sounded better for the record than this. But since you guys wanted 3/4, we're doing 3/4. Just for the record. Okay. Maybe it can go after now that I've moved it. Oh my God. All right, well, there's our... Now let me try to grab some a piece of the other phrase. Ready? And let's see if I can make this work here in these gaps. Not quite. I mean, it doesn't quite work, does it? It doesn't quite work. So I think we have to just keep... Crazy pants. You know, we gotta jump to an ad. We're late for an ad break. See you in a minute. It's not crazy. It's not bad. But the 4/4 would have rocked harder. Yeah. I'm just saying. You want to hear what 4/4 sounds like? Here, we'll do 4/4. We'll do, can I take these? Maybe I can just grab all this stuff and put it over here. And then you can hear 4/4. Let's see it. Okay, it's gonna be 2 of those. I'm just gonna get rid of this for a second. And I'm gonna get rid of these for a second. And then grab all these and open them up. And I can probably just do this. Yeah, I think I can. Oh, wait. Well, anyway. We'll do that. We'll do that. And we'll do that. Oh, these are. All right, we'll quantize it. The reason this is going to be better, just from a songwriting point of view, is their chorus. You always want your chorus to open up. You want your chorus to be like, if you've got a bunch of like technical, listen for this on songs that you like, from Eminem to Tool, from like NF to anything with any technicality, even metal songs and whatever. Avenged Sevenfold, Metallica, like when you got music that's technical, you don't usually, to most listeners, you may be different, but for most listeners, if you've got something, the more technical and complex the verses, the more of a relief it'll be when you get to the chorus. So if it's with the rapping in the verses, or if it's chugging around on guitars and being crazy, all this music, and then you get to the chorus, and there's some kind of release, and it's not just being simple. It's like giving your listeners something to like hang their hat on and get a break from all of the complex stuff, and also something that is the point of what you're saying, right? So like in the verse, blah, 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 I'm saying all these things, it's so complicated. In the chorus, it's just, here's the point. This is the like the theme. So that's why, I mean, that's generally why you would do something like what I'm showing you here, is so that the listeners can walk away with that chorus in their head, and then they'll be on board for the rest of the stuff. this guy here. I also try and like when I'm like if I'm editing stuff down like this, I'm trying to do it in as few moves as possible. So if I can grab a bunch of stuff and kind of manipulate it in groups, that's better. So in other words, bringing these to the downbeat and then grabbing all of them and stretching it out. That helps. And then this one's it's too short still. This is the theme of our story, right? It's like, that's what we're trying to say. Let me do the same with this thing here. So now from the top, and feel how like much the song opens up. Once you get to that point, it's like you're ready to go. You could go more complicated if you do. Let's say your intro and your verse is an 8 out of 10 complex. Give the fans a break for that 4/4 chorus. And do, an 8 out of 10 for your second verse. And then for your bridge, you can go 10 out of 10. Because at that point, everybody's invested. Everybody's like, cool, I made it this, I listened to this much of the song. And that's why in metal, for example, a bridge can be either 1 out of 10 complicated if you're just trying to get them to mosh, or it can be a 10 out of 10 insane because they've already invested the energy to get there. And I feel like upping the ante makes them feel like, whoa, that was, especially if you go from something that's like, what do you want to call this? This isn't even a 1 out of 10 simple. This is maybe like a 5. It's just because it goes to 4/4. It's like, it's simple, but there's still stuff going on. When I say like 1 out of 10 complex, I mean like da da da, once like long dumb notes and just like the simplest possible, and you go straight from that to the most complicated thing you can think of. And then that most complicated thing is gonna feel that much more complicated because you came from, it's the juxtaposition of opposites. Okay, from the top. So that cello didn't need to be in there. That cello actually didn't need to be in there. We could just go, we could grab all of this and do this twice. Let's do from the verse again. Loop mode off. Do is actually a post-chorus. A post-chorus that goes to this, basically. happens if we try and do a big version of this? Post-chorus is what I call it. Turn the don't know if this is the, let's find out if it. Yeah, okay, I think that'll be like, you basically want this section to be big enough that it acts as a post-chorus. And let's see. Oh, man. forgot to do the automation on the Monarch, which is this sound. Okay, so we're gonna start there. Was better. Let's get right there. Actually, let's double check that this is actually working. It's not. It didn't write it. Let's see. Okay, so we're looking for filter cutoff. Oh, God. Here. How do I make it automate, record an automation? Oh, God. How do I do it? I don't know how. Okay, well, I found the right plugin, or the right part. Let's just go down here. Second verse. Are you guys at the Are you at the Goth Club now? Are we dancing now? I don't know. I think we send it to Anna Shinoda and see if it passes her approval. mixing a little bit. I like the EQ in GarageBand actually. Anything else on this one, guys? Anything else? Check. There we go. All right. Well, I think that we've properly we've done it. We've beaten this one to death. I thought my Mongolian was this guy right here. You said, "Where's the Mongolian metal?" I mean, we've already got so many keyboards in there. I don't think we can. I don't know what Mongolian metal means. I guess if this doesn't do any of it, then I don't know where to go. Because I don't have any Mongolian instruments. Oh, throat singing? Yeah, that's not me. No, I'm not doing any throat singing. That's not happening. Go brr. I don't know what that means. I'm not the guy. Oh, look, we can try acoustic guitar on it if that works for you. Let's see what happens with that. Yelling. Yeah, yelling and burring and throat singing. Hey, Mike, can you do a trapeze dance? Could you do Olympic? Could you just do Olympic? Is free diving a thing? I don't even know if that's a thing. I don't know what that means. Oh, let's do drop D. It doesn't sound very good. Electric guitar. No, that's not the request, though. It's like not good. They slap acoustic? That's so weird. Hi. So we have a conflict in that whenever it gets into metal shit, you guys, we have like a conflict in the chat between the people that actually requested the thing and the people who just want metal. So the request was Mongolian metal, the Who. So it's like traditional Mongolian elements and not electric guitar. Unless I am mistaken. That's their thing. So I'm glad you guys love like metal, but that's like not what we're doing. And by the way, if we were to put just like straight up like chugging 7-string on this song, I'm pretty sure I would hate it so badly. I would hate this. This song would go from like, oh, this is an interesting track to like, no, I hate this song. All right. So a 36 string. Yeah, you need a 36 string, a double necked 72 string guitar through like one stack of 12 orange amps and one stack of 12 mic dual rectifiers through Marshall cabs. That's what, yeah, and then throat singing through distortion. Let's do questions. We're done. Actually, let's hit our ad real quick and then go to questions. Quick ad break and we'll be back with questions. This is fun. I love this stuff, you guys. I give you a hard time, but it is fun to do this. This stuff's the limiter on the master track is like distorting the track. Compression? I don't know. All right, I think that's better. Whoa, why is my question screen is like reading all weird? Let me see if I can fix this. All right, there we go. That's better. Yeah, I did refund some stuff just because I didn't really feel like some of the questions and things like that were things that we've already answered, and other things were a little outside of the view of what we're trying to do here in terms of requests and all that. Oh, AC Derek. Yeah, I did refund AC Derek because it's just it's kind of a caricature of a caricature. Don't you think, Derek? Oh, guys, you want to hear something really funny? I think I knew this back in the day, and I think I forgot. Either that or I just didn't know that this Derek is different from the other Derek, who's like LP fan community as well. The Derek Cummins is different than Derek Oswald. So AC Derek is not Altwire Derek. And I mentioned it to Derek Oswald because I actually got him confused, and I thought they were the same person, and he's like, no, that's a different guy. And I was like, oh man. But we were both laughing about it because I did an interview for Altwire, which will come out at some point. So yeah, there's two Dereks. Derek, Altwire Derek. How do we know? It's already out? Oh, good. Derek Oswald. LPA, that's LPA Derek. Yeah. So AC Derek is a different Derek than LPA Derek. Now that we've completely beaten that subject into the ground, let's do some questions. Let's see what we got. Vero V says, aside from not touching your shoulders, is there anything you can't do? Have you ever considered doing voiceover work? This is my actual question. That's not a bad question. I like that question. Because voiceover stuff is interesting. I actually, you know what I would totally do is like voice for like animated comedy. I would love to do voices for characters. Doesn't that sound like the greatest job? Just to be the voice of one of the weird characters. To be the voice of Stitch. To be one of the voices of like one of the weird characters. To be just like to do voices and like all that. Like it sounds. I love stuff like that. It's super fun. I would totally do that. The question was, what can I not do? I cannot. There's lots of things I can't do. My precious, the precious can't touch shoulders. A one sound song. Yeah. I would do that not in GarageBand, actually. We can do it, but I don't think GarageBand is the place to do it. So let's do a one sound. I'll make a note. Make a note for one sound jam tomorrow in Ableton. Because that's you can manipulate things. I'm more familiar with Ableton. It's got more functionality. I can show you more cool. I'll show you more cool things. I can show you cooler things in Ableton. I get to choose the one sound though. I get to choose it. And dude, if we do two sounds, then we'll go fucking nuts. Then it'll be insane. What if the one sound is just an audio file of like 15 sounds? And I'm like, yeah, this is my one sound. Oh, that's good. Why don't I do this? Why don't I do a few one sound jams, like a few one sound loops? I'll pick a few sounds, and then I'll do song, like, you know, verse and chorus with like one sound. It's possible. But the point is I'll do one sound songs, and then I'll do multiple one sound songs tomorrow. Oh, you'll see. It's not just slicing them up. It's not just slicing them up. All right. Another question. Claudia LP says, "Hey, hi again, Mike. Have you ever tasted beer ice cream?" This is a very intelligent question, I know. And thank you to all the awesome people in the chat. They are very kind. Aw. I have not tried beer ice cream. That sounds terrible. Like beer, don't like beer ice cream. Have you tried herring ice cream? No, because it doesn't exist. There's a reason it doesn't exist, because it's a bad idea. Yeah. Lee Morton PT says, if you could only eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be? It would be Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. It would be sushi. It would be pickled herring. Oh, what are we doing here? What is this? Sounds.com link. Big Boss Nando. I'm going to refund you. You didn't put in a sounds.com link. Okay. Asking a question. Lee Morton PT also asks, when you are on tour, is being on stage a lot enough to keep you in shape, or do you work out too? I usually work out in addition if I've got time. On the post-traumatic tour, everything was very smaller scale and streamlined, and there was a lot of driving in the bus, so I didn't get to work out very much. That kind of sucked. On LP tours, it was a lot more luxurious, and I had tons of time to work out. So that was, I haven't been working out at all. I mean, I think you can totally tell, right? I'm like so like doughy. No, I'm not working out a lot right now. A little bit. Being on stage is generally very, pretty active. Yeah. The Real Avenger says, will you do a remix album to Drop Frames? Thanks for making this interesting time in our lives more enjoyable. Thanks. I probably won't do a remix. I won't make remixes of the stuff because I feel like the songs being instrumental is like, I don't know if I want to make remixes of them. But maybe we'll do something remixy for you guys. Oh, side note, you realize Drop Frames has been out almost a month? Has it been a month? Has it been 3 weeks? This is the third week? Is it 2 weeks? Right? Yeah, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I thought it was 3 weeks. Wow. Well, we are already getting prepped for volume 2, my friends. Already getting prepped. So, brace yourselves. Brace yourselves for it. Yeah, it's very exciting. Put them in a playlist together and put it on shuffle. Trust me. It's the way to do it. It's what I do on the art streams every time. So it's the best. It's the best. LP Live says, were you involved in One OK Rock's Eye of the Storm album? If so, what songs did you work on? No, I was not involved. Wait, what album did... what was the name of the album with... what was it called? One Way Ticket? Is that the name of the song that we did? Yeah, Ambitions. So no, Eye of the Storm. I wrote a little something, and then it wasn't really like, it wasn't the jam. Like we wrote some stuff, but we could do better is the thing. That's the point. We could do better. So Alexa, I have my high school graduation on Saturday. Wow! And I'm really anxious to go. Have any tips on how I can not be so anxious? Sorry for the wording. Dude, you were anxious even asking about anxiety. Why? You don't need to be anxious asking about anxiety. Everybody has anxiety, Alexa. Every person on the planet. So, first of all, start there. That's like normal. So you can realize anxiety is like, part of anxiety is your like primitive brain. Imagine you're a cave person in the jungle, and you hear the crunching sounds of a big animal behind you. And you're wearing like the pelt of an animal and carrying a rock chiseled into a dagger. That's where we are in time. You don't speak words, you just grunt and point at things. That feeling of like, oh shit, something's here, something's gonna happen to me, that's the primitive feeling of like your body is saying, I need to, this is my adrenaline goes up, my stomach tightens into a knot, and I need to run, or I need to fight, or I need to whatever, right? And so that happens to all of us every single time something exciting or something different or something surprising, all those things happen, and those things are totally normal. It happens to every single person. So I always think of like when I was graduating, I really didn't want to walk on the stage. Like, I know that everybody now is like, I wish I could walk on a little graduation stage and sit in on the football field with like the other people in my class. Yeah, it's totally natural. Just everybody's feeling that way. What are some of the tips? What do we do about anxiety? Like not panic attack anxiety, but like, I don't want to speak in front of all these people, or oh God, I'm on a video chat with everybody and they just put me on them, like it's my turn to talk. Or I have to, perform. Don't drink coffee, take a Xanax. Like that's not the solution. I know you guys hopefully you're joking. Don't medicate. Don't do it. You don't need to. You don't need to. Deep breaths is actually literally, as corny as that is, it actually works. Slower breaths. Isn't it isn't it perfect that Alexa, it like types in all caps a lot? And we're talking about her anxiety right now. Alexa, you need to get to lowercase. Alexa, find your lowercase. When you're feeling anxious, find your lowercase. That's what you do. You're standing somewhere in real life, not just in the chat. In real life, I want you in your brain to breathe half as fast as what you're doing and think lowercase Alexa. Lowercase. That's my wisdom to give to you. Everson says, hey, Mike, do you still have the theremin from New Divide? I was watching American Horror Story. I saw a character using it. I remember that you had one. I don't think I used it on New... Did I use it on New Divide? I don't think I used it on New Divide. I used it on stage on New Divide. Yeah. So that we have that still in the like storage locker of Linkin Park stuff. But I actually tried to use it on 1,000 Suns. I shouldn't say tried because it was pretty fun. You know, it makes a single note sound, and then I ran that through auto-tune, so the notes were like jumping like perfectly. It was pretty fun, but it kind of sounded like something you would get on a keyboard and have more control over. So we ended up just doing that. But Everson, good question. Chazzy Ever is his screen name. LP Live wants to know, that's Glass Castle's official, wants to know what songs did you remix for U2 and Kings of Leon? I got stems for, I don't even remember, you guys. I don't remember. I got stems for one of the U2 songs off of like, it was before that album where they put all their songs on everybody's iPhones. What album was that called? I don't even know. But they sent stems. I think I made a thing and sent it, and it was okay, and it didn't go anywhere. Kings of Leon. Man, it might have been Use Somebody. Maybe. I'm not sure. Here's the thing, guys. When you've made as many... I'm sitting here making a track a day on Twitch. I also oftentimes make another track in the afternoon or work on other stuff in the afternoon. I've been doing this for 20 years. Do you know how many songs I've made? Do you know how many tracks I've made? Like, I have generated so much stuff. And even if I take, and I don't make them, I don't work every day. I don't, like, sometimes I do the stream and then I don't do any more music for the rest of the day. Other times in my life, I've gone a couple, maybe a couple weeks without making something, but usually not. Usually I make something at least once a week, if not, a bunch of things. And sometimes when I'm sitting, that's not even counting when I've been on tour, drive in the car, in like the passenger seat or back seat of a car, or on a plane, and I will sit there on my phone or on my laptop and make multiple things while I'm traveling. I was on a flight one time where I think I made 15 to 20 things. Oh my God, one time, I don't know if you guys, I've told you this story. I was on an international flight I think I flew from London to LAX, and I was on my computer playing with a machine with my device in my lap. I was in first class, and I was in the like two seats back. And I remember I was on the left side of the plane. I remember exactly where I was. And it was dark the whole time. So I'm in the dark. I've got my headphones on, just making stuff. Stopped to eat a little bit, like watched a movie, made some more stuff. I didn't sleep because I was going to get home and sleep, I think. Or I just slept and then whatever. I didn't sleep on the plane. It wasn't about like getting work done. It was just like, no, I was having fun, killing time. Oh, I have an idea. I made another idea. Oh, I had another idea. I made another idea. Got to the end of the flight. I stood up and this guy behind me goes, "Hey, man." He said, "I hope you had a productive flight." And he had his real smooth way about talking. And he's like, "I hope you had a productive flight." And I turn around and it was fucking Lionel Richie. Lionel Richie had been sitting behind me the entire time and like watched me do this. And I was like, "Oh, yeah, it was pretty productive. I made some things. I liked some of them." And he goes, I know how that goes, man. You didn't sleep though." I was like, "No, I did not." And he's like, "Next time you should sleep," or something I don't know. He kind of joked with me, gave me a hard time. And that was it. That was the extent of our conversation. But he was like, I like that he was relating to this, I know how that is. I know how that goes. All right. Nando. Okay, listen, Big Boss Nando. Here's how the sound redemption works. You have to go to sounds.com and search a thing. And then you put the link, you copy and paste the link into the sounds.com link, please, no other type of link field. I'm going to refund your other one, but if you do it again, I am totally going to accept your Shinoda bucks and not put your thing down. Selena, 74321. Hi, Mike. I turned 20 tomorrow. Is there anything you learned in your 20s that you wish you learned sooner? Being an actual adult seems intimidating, by the way, or to be honest. You know what will never get old? What's something you can learn and you'll be glad you learned it and you'll just build on it for the rest of your life is how to cook. Cooking. Learning some recipes, learning your way around the kitchen. And I say that as a person who I don't cook all the time. I order in sometimes. Anna cooks sometimes. But if you figure out a couple things that you're good at cooking, you can always pull those out and impress a boyfriend or girlfriend. Do it for your family. You could bake some stuff, make some sweets. Love that. I wish I had gotten better at cooking earlier. I also neglected to say the other day we were talking about we were kind of it was a conversation. Obviously, most of my conversations go nowhere, but there was one that we were talking about doing things that have value as opposed to I think it detoured off into being on Instagram and just being a Instagram model versus having a skill. You know what I didn't say that I should have said that occurred to me afterwards is going to school and learning things or going online and learning things. Chances are you're not going to unlearn those things, right? So learn stuff. Take weekend classes or go on the friggin' internet and learn stuff and get smarter. There you go. I feel like there was one other great thing to do in your 20s. Shit. What was it? I was on the tip of my tongue. Cooking stream. I'm not doing a cooking stream. Wow, lots of graduating going on. Hey, Mike, I'm Melodical Madness. I'm graduating from LA Film School next November with a degree in music production. Nice. What's a good rule of thumb for someone who is venturing out into the music industry? I'd say don't expect it to happen overnight. Be cognizant of your values and like work with people who you think are good people and cool and know what you're about, and what you will do, what you don't want to do. I've been offered acting. I've been offered like, hey, do you want to, read for this film role? Hey, do you want to, I don't know, collaborate with this person, make music with this, do music for this thing? And I've been like, nah, it's not a good fit for me. Even early, I was kind of like, I don't think so. It's good to know what you're about. Channel to raid. We're getting a raid redemption. Another one. Our raid today, top of the list, is who did we raid yesterday? Michelle Canova? I think we did Michelle Canova yesterday, right? Okay, so we're going to try and raid the Hollywood Rebellion again today. If that doesn't work, we're going to raid official page WWE. The next one is Orodox and then Jim Mathers. And if we get that far and haven't found a raid, then I don't know what to tell you. Bionic Prime submitted a raid for Furry Ergo. All right. Monica. Monica featuring Panda Ninja 2014. Did you lock Phoenix in your basement? We need to know if he got his astronaut food that he talked about on Member Guest. Yes, I locked Dave in the basement. So no, he didn't get his astronaut food. And serves him right because he has a big mouth and, that's, he got too close. He got too close to what's going on here in this room. And he was trying to get in on the stream and be a part of this community. And I was like, no, Dave. And then he got super aggressive and we had to just, restrain him. If you've ever seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail, when they've got the guy who's chained up by his hands and he's clapping by his hands and feet, that's what's going on with Dave right now. So we'll give him some astronaut food if he's a good boy. I actually have to return a call to Dave. Dave hit me up the other day and I didn't get back to him yet. So good. Thanks for the reminder. I gotta hit him up. Interesting. Sad Girl 145, aka Desgraciada, says, hey, Mike, I don't know if this question has been asked already, but would you ever collaborate on an illustration, on illustrating or illustrating/writing a children's book? Oh, there's more. Also, thank you for these streams. I would probably do that. Yeah, I don't know if it would be children's book. I'm not against it. It would have to be like the right kind of story. I think for Anna's stuff, chances are it would be best if she gets paired up with like a dope and somebody that the children's book world recognizes. And that's actually, she actually has a couple children's stories that she wrote, and I think they're in the editing process or maybe pitching one of them. I don't know if one of the other ones is, I can think of one that's they're just working at it. But generally in the children's book world, my understanding is that the publishers pair up the illustrator and the writer. The publishers are in charge of putting the two together because it's an artistic move, but it's also a marketing move, and they need to make sure that if they're going to bring a new illustrator in, then they pair them with with a writer who's established in the children's book world, and vice versa. So chances are they would prefer she get paired with somebody that, like, people who buy who buy 4 libraries and whatever, that person is like a recognizable person. Tater Tot says, I don't want to be a poopy, but I asked 2 questions. One is a joke, but you didn't get it. And one you did read, but you didn't answer. I know you don't owe me anything, but I'm sad that you didn't read it. Tater Tot, I don't actually know. You asked 2 questions, but you didn't get a joke that you didn't get, and one you did read but didn't answer. I read it and didn't answer it? Huh. Well, you know what? I still love you. I don't know what happened, and I'm sure that we'll figure it out. I assume that if I've hurt your feelings in an irreparable way and you'll never forgive me, then that's just where we are. But if the question was simply something that I didn't want to or couldn't answer, then I did. That's why I refunded this current question. Maria 4LP says, if you had to pick a movie or book verse to live, which one would you choose and why? P.S. Thank you for always being a great role model and inspiring me to support good causes. Thank you, Maria. A movie or book verse to live. It says to live it, but a movie to live in. Ooh. I mean, I like a lot of dark movies, and I don't want to live in any of them. I don't want to live in, like, Seven. I don't want to live in, like, Fight Club. I do want to live in Star Wars, though. I want to live in... Could you imagine living in Harry Potter, but you're not a wizard? You're just a fucking regular person. That would suck. Just a muggle. Grandma's boy. All right, moving on. Now. You know what'd be great to live in is Ready Player One. That'd be a great story to live in. Hi, Mike. My wife, MJ, and I watch your stream together daily. We're coming up to our 1-year anniversary. I was hoping you'd give her a shout out. I know it would really mean a lot to her. Aubrey11X. Hi, MJ. Congratulations on your 1-year anniversary. That is so cool. Good job. Keep doing it. Meaning keep doing whatever you're doing. That is cool. All right. Chazzy Schnizzle says, "Hey Mike, thank you for your streams. They help me a lot. My question is for science. If the story of LP ever turns into a movie, who would you cast for yourself and the others?" Who would you cast as me in a movie? John Cho. Interesting. Nick Cage. Yeah. The Rock. Amazing. Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp would be interesting. I'm getting ideas from the chat. George Lopez. That's a good one. That's a good one. James Franco. These are much better than the ones I was thinking of. What if we were all... What if we took all of... I feel like the band is so nerdy. What if we took all the nerdiest... There's always like characters on shows, the actor like leans way hard into their nerdiness, their natural nerdiness, or awkwardness. And that is like their like this, you know, comedy relief character. So like who's the dude who okay, I gotta focus right now. Who's the guy who plays Kenneth? Like who's I'm messing up his like his the way he talks. And okay, so who's the guy? Chris Hemsworth? No. Who's the guy? Yeah, Kenneth from 30 Rock. So we got that guy. We've got the guy on Silicon Valley. Jack McBrayer. Yes. Okay, thank you. Jack McBrayer would not be me. Jack McBrayer would be... I don't even know. Make Dave Jack McBrayer. And who's the guy, the dark-haired guy who's like the, from Silicon Valley, who's like the super proper and like way too, Bryan Cranston. Is that who that is? Some of you guys just throwing out like with the other version, by the way, is like everybody in the band is like super buff. Like you've got like Jason, you said Jason Momoa and The Rock and like all these humongous dudes. You treat it like a Fast and the Furious or like XXX thing. Like everybody in the whole band is that. Who's the buffest Asian guy out there? That'd be so funny. That'd be great. All right, we've done well with that guy. Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan's not that. He's like not like buff the way like I'm talking about like roids buff, like lots of substances, chemicals that have worked in the right formula to make them the size they are. Ken Jeong, and then yeah, all of that, and then Ken Jeong, Joe as like Ken Jeong as Joe. Batista, see, you're on the muscles. All right, well, this was a very fun exercise. Thanks, Chazzy Schnizzle. What else we got? What else we got here? Okay. If we want to oh God. trying to see if this question is appropriate. Okay, I'm gonna have to. I think this one is a longer conversation than here. Okay. Okay, Lost in the Echo. I think you've suggested this before, and I can't bring myself to do it. It's just there's a level of cringe to it it's very funny, but it's not for me. Partially because I feel like it'll just go into it'll just get you guys do this anyway. Let's play a prank on the chat throughout the stream, fit random lyrics casually into the conversation, please and thank you, Noah. It's a great effort. I do appreciate that. And it's super, yeah, it's just like, if my level of cringe, if the amount of cringe that you need to stay under in order for me to do it is like a 7 out of 10, then this is like a 7, right? It's right on the line, and it's, oh man, if it was just a 6, then I'd do it. But you guys can do it. But nobody's stopping you. Mama Jens has been a fan since LP started. Thanks for the post-traumatic album and tour. Thanks for the streams. They're helping me survive 2020. Please tell me happy birthday on 7/23. Wow, guess what? It is your birthday. Also your son's birthday. Whoa. Mama Jens. Big shout out to Mama Jens on her birthday. Wouldn't it be funny if Mama Jens is actually a guy named like Mama Jens? All right, Mama Jens, happy birthday. Monica L. Monica L. Alvarez. I'm going to say Monica L. Monocle. Thank you so much for these streams. They've been a light. You are amazing, inspiring. What made you decide to rap instead of sing initially? Your voice is so good, expressive, and always has been. Thank you, Monica. I've always loved rap. I've always wanted to rap. I'm a better rapper than I am a singer, so I rapped. It's kind of as simple as that. I grew up listening to mostly rap, so that's why. Cat Lady 2020, great name. Hey Meek, I hope you are good. Thank you for the streams. Do you have crazy stuff on your rider when you are on tour? Like a golden chair, LOL. A golden chair? You should have been riding our rider. I never even thought to have a golden chair backstage. Oh, I've all these years and I've just totally screwed it up. We never had like really crazy stuff. I never had anything super crazy on my rider. I don't know about some of the other guys. There have been moments when I found out that other guys in the band had things going on that I was like, oh, really? I didn't realize that was a thing. And I won't embarrass them or call them out. But if, for example, oh my God, there was one time. So no, generally rider was things like towels, waters, specific kind of drinks and food. When it was, I wouldn't ever really, I almost never would put alcohol on a rider when it was Linkin Park because of Chester and Rob. I would, sometimes it'd be food things. I'd be just, oh man, I'm really in the, we went to, I think we did a phase where we were like trying to trying out different salsas, trying out different hot sauces, trying out different food things. It was always food. Other than that, like there was probably an era way back in the day when we needed certain things for like our Xbox that was in the bus. And so we'd put like, you know, please put a couple Xbox games in the dressing room and, you know, whatever. It you know, it might be in the context of all the things that they're getting for the show. That's not super crazy. And then, but I don't think we did that. That wasn't like a thing that stuck. That we would just go through like weird little phases where we'd, you know, oh, how about like putting this weird thing on the writer? Oh shit, hype train. Got a hype train starting. I know what you're trying to do. You want me to do something over this Snape track. Black towels, white towels, those things were on the rider. One time before we went to Israel for the first time, we sent our normal rider, which had things like towels and waters and some basic food stuff. Like Brad and Rob had food restrictions, so there'd be like food restriction stuff on there. You know, which is important if you're in like Spain, for example, where they'll have a lot of meat products and all that and everything, and there's not a lot of like, you know, vegan stuff generally, unless you ask for it. So we go to, we're going to Israel for the first time, and somebody like printed a story that we did want like golden towel racks with like gold, all this like weird extravagant shit. They printed that we wanted, it wasn't as dumb as like stacks of money, but it was almost like that. It was like golden chairs and whatever. And yeah, somebody says they remember the story. It was so weird. And we were just like on our, you know, on like our LPTV or whatever it was at the time. We were like, this is dumb. And no, we don't ever do that. I don't know why somebody made that story up, but they did. And it was really circulating too. Like a lot of people had picked it up as if it was true. And we were just like so frustrated that was happening. People are idiots. People who believed that and wrote that were idiots. Okay, ready? Boxing Out has a new... Boxing Out came with some big thoughts the other day. Deep thoughts. Anthony says, hey Mike, it's Anthony again. Let's make a game called Life Thoughts. Today's question. If you untuck your shirt, does that mean you tucked in your pants? Whoa. Fuck. Anthony. Damn. Yeah, I'm always tucking my pants into my shirt. P.S. Thanks for the Migos ad-libs. I need a vinyl. Says Boxing Out. Dude, you guys don't give Anthony enough credit, right? He's steering the experience here. He's taking your day and he's going, well, of all of the possible options in the universe, why don't we point our day towards awesome instead of not awesome? Just saying. Boxing Out has the answers. Give Anthony his credit. Mary Akira BR says, hey Mike, when you sing I'm just a Banksy, you're a brainwash on Until It Breaks, that's one of the lyrics. Is it a reference to Exit Through the Gift Shop documentary? Thanks for sharing your time and talent with us. It's been amazing. Mary, it is a reference to Exit Through the Gift Shop. People who don't know, I mean, see that movie, see that documentary. There's a connection that was made in that between the artist Banksy and the artist Mr. Brainwash. Mr. Brainwash was effectively like a rip-off Banksy. There are all kinds of like theories about. There's one theory goes around that actually Banksy is Brainwash. I don't know that I believe that. I have a phone in here now. It's a brand new. Did you hear that? A phone. So cool. Yeah, a landline. I put a landline in because I wanted to hold it. I put a landline in because sometimes I don't get good reception and some people want to call and do it, I don't know, doing a phone interview or whatever on a fucking phone instead of a video chat or whatever. So so it's, you know. Ooh, look at all these hype train emotes I've got. Wow. 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 Well, let's do one more question. And then we gotta go. And we gotta raid. I actually have to go to lunch. I'm going to lunch with my homeboy, Mark. You know Mark as the singer of Zero. I have known Mark since we were 13 years old. Not Mark Ruffalo, Mark Wakefield. I'm going to lunch with Mark today, so I don't want to be late. Last question. Mike, I'm Janae's husband. I'm fine, by the way. Thanks. Can you wish our daughter Bryn a happy 3rd birthday? Cromer605 says. Cromer605, thank you for being a part of the chat. Happy birthday to Bryn. Happy unbirthday to you and Janae. You guys have a very nice island. Yeah, I hope you have a good day. I'm out of here. We're gonna raid. Who are we raiding first? What was the first raid? Oh shit. Hollywood Rebellion is our first attempt at a raid. Let's check and see if they are available. Thank you guys for being fun. You're always fun. Hollywood Rebellion is not available, and so official page WWE I Tater Tot has requested that we raid Paige, who is apparently in
Rachel
the.
Casey, thank you. And who just gave me $100?
Okay,
Who
you're
was
about
that?
to shock Paige.
Oh, give me that lobster. Wait, who was it? I couldn't see. It went so quick.
You guys promised to be nice to her. Don't be mean. Gotta be awesome. Dave Greco says you guys are it was the overwhelming. There was an overwhelming positivity in the raids when you guys have seen him. So continue that, please. Be good to each other. Be good to Paige, WWE, and I'll see you tomorrow. And we'll do one sound songs tomorrow. Okay. Yeah. See you tomorrow.